Diane Cannon's persuasive speech. My audience is my sister.
Okay.
Growing up as a girl is an experience cumbered with stereotypes or with the dividing distinction of gender roles in which the girl is placed in a position where she is viewed as the weaker sex as compared to the male sex. Children, soon after birth, are able to distinguish their sexes based on things they are exposed to and not on their biological formation. This is an aspect brought about by the different things that happen on a day-to-day basis. This notion does not stop at childhood and carries on even to adulthood, such that jobs or even chores are expected from certain sex and are a result of whatever started in childhood. This can change if children are raised growing up knowing that they can do everything and that there is no role that is specifically for girls and women or for boys or men. So I believe we should raise gender neutral children so that they all can reach their full potential and never feel that they can't do something because of their sex. Right from the clothes to the kind of toys that are bought for children, one can easily get the notion of the distinction of roles. The girls are often bought items that are in the colors of pink, purple, orange, as well as other bright colors, while boys are bought items that are dull in color, like brown, black, and green. In most cases, in toy stores, boys are taken to departments that have such toys as cars, building blocks, toy hammers, and spades, while their counterparts are mostly found in departments with toy utensils, which when closely examined are brightly colored dolls, toy cookers, and hairbrushes. These toys communicate different things. The building blocks and the toy guns, as well as tractors, make the boys grow knowing that these are the kind of jobs that they are meant to handle. These are inclined towards the boys and could be having male pictures on them and consequently discourage the girls from picking them. On the other hand, the fact that the toys made for the girls are mainly comprised of dolls and toys, utensils, as well as toy cooking items communicates that girls are meant to be at home taking care of family members, cooking for them and bringing them up, thus becoming nurturers. What makes some of them look like they are meant for girls is the fact that they are brightly colored and could also be having a picture of a girl drawn on the covers. As girls grow, they are found to opt for chores or roles that are stereotypical for girls or women. Parents play a big role in the stereotyping, according to Schneider and the psychology of stereotyping. They are the ones who buy clothes and toys for their kids. With the driving force being the expectations of the society. Additionally, parents also allocate different chores that also communicate the differences. For instance, boys are given chores such as trimming the fences, washing cars, and lubricating machinery. Girls, on the other hand, are given roles such as cleaning dishes, cooking, cleaning up the house, and helping with the young ones. Owing to how influential parents can be, the children growing up in the world of stereotyping, which can be detrimental in their adulthood, particularly when they get to choose jobs and have families. The people interacting with girls can also contribute highly to stereotyping through their speech. Comments such as, "You look so delicate to know how to farm," or to know matters of construction, also contribute to stereotyping. This is because it could make the girl feel like she is misplaced or as if she is in the wrong place and may not give her best in the things that are said to be for boys or men. The media also plays a part in this. Advertisements of different products have videos with women playing different roles. For example, an advertisement for a kind of soap or cooking oil will feature a woman undertaking the washing or the cooking, thereby implying that these are women's roles, according to Terludel, Dole, and Okowski, from the book The Psychology of Stereotyping, a critical look at the research. Furthermore, advertisements for baby products will usually have women playing the role of mothers, which create the notion that mothers or women should be home taking care of babies. This in turn goes back to the issue of girls playing with babies, becomes a kind of orientation to the life ahead. Aside from that, there are also myths that have been passed over generations saying that girls cannot perform well in certain subjects, like math, as well as boys do. This myth, if internalized by a girl, automatically leads to poor performance of the child, since she will make no effort towards excelling in the subject because of the belief she has none. Stereotyping has many disadvantages. First is its effort on the mindset of the girls such that they cannot reach optimal levels of achievement. Additionally, it creates problems later in life as the girls grow to adulthood because they fail to solve problems that come up in their daily lives because of the belief that such should be handled by their male counterparts, according to Kirsch and her book on children, adolescence, and media violence. Disputes can arise from such occasions. For instance, between a couple when one of them has expectations on the other and is not willing to give a hand in the same because of the myth that girls cannot perform well in certain subjects such as math and sciences, in that girls attain poor grades in the said subjects. This therefore downplays talents and consequently a loss of the same. The problem of stereotyping can be avoided by parents by changing the manner in which they raise their children. They should let their children choose their toys and let them play the games they would like to play without dictating to them what to do, as long as what they engage in does not pose any form of danger. If possible, the parents of the children should monitor the people they hang around with so that they are mostly exposed to people who have constructive ideas. The society also needs to change the way they perceive things and allow both boys and girls to know all there is to know, because this is what will help them to be well-rounded and will not place them at risk of losing any talent, because they will have mastered what they are good at, and it will not matter whether it is meant for a boy or a girl for them to sharpen it. Stereotyping of girls is a disadvantage because it makes them inferior over boys. Since it conditions them to believe that they cannot do some things as well as boys, talent is therefore lost that could have otherwise have been developed and been very useful in their lives. The only difference between boys and girls is their hormones and their biological makeup, but their capabilities are the same, because what a boy can achieve can also be achieved by a girl. So let's stop stereotyping our children into the role of their sexes and create an environment where a child's life is gender neutral. Thank you.